Hello class, in our last session we discussed about the uses of wood charcoal, and in that we mentioned that charcoal will act as a wood adsorbing agent. That means the, the gases or the liquids can be deposited at the surface of the charcoal. Now let us try to demonstrate with the help of an activity. So the aim is to demonstrate that charcoal is a good adsorbing agent. So the materials required over here is a disc containing mercury. That means I'm talking about this disc which contains mercury. A test tube containing ammonia gas. So we need to have a test tube filled with ammonia gas and charcoal pieces. Okay. Now what is the procedure? Procedure is invert a test tube containing ammonia gas over mercury in a disc. So what you need to do is you need to put upside down the test tube containing ammonia on the mercury, over the mercury. After that, a lump of wood charcoal is slipped into the test tube containing ammonia gas. So after that, you need to put a wood charcoal into the test tube containing ammonia gas. You'll observe that mercury rises in the tube. You'll find that the mercury starts rising on the tube. The conclusion is that as the mercury rises in the tube, the reason is that the ammonia gas that is present in the test tube is get adsorbed by charcoal. That's why there will be space and the mercury travels over it. So this is how we can demonstrate that charcoal is a good adsorbing agent. Next we also mentioned that in the uses, charcoal is a decolorizing agent. That means it helps to remove the color from the substance. So let us try to prove with the activity. Over here, the materials required is 2 beakers, a glass rod, that means it's for shaking as well as to pour the liquid, funnel, this one is funnel, filter paper which is put inside the funnel, activate charcoal, then we have got a solution of ink and stand. Okay, solution of ink and stand. Okay, now the procedure is add some powdered activated charcoal to a beaker containing a solution of ink and shake it. So what will happen over here? When you add some activated powdered charcoal in a beaker containing a solution and shake it, what will happen? The color of the ink will get adsorbed on the activated charcoal. After that, what you need to filter the solution and collect the filtrate. So while doing filtration, we have got 2 important terms. One is filtrate and another is residue. Filtrate is a clear solution that you get, and residue is whatever left on the filter paper. Okay, so filter the solution and collect the filtrate. You'll find that a colorless filtrate is observed. That means when you take a blue ink and add it to activated charcoal, then what will happen? That charcoal gets absorbed to the color of that ink and the solution becomes colorless. So conclusion is the filtrate is colorless as charcoal has absorbed the color of the ink on its surface. So in this way, charcoal will act as a decolorizing agent. One more activity for the day to show that charcoal is a good reducing agent. How charcoal acts as a good reducing agent? Charcoal is a carbon, and carbon is a good reducing agent. Let us try to see this with an activity. Materials required are copper 2 oxide, powdered charcoal, hard glass test tubes, palladium chloride solution, and delivery tube. Okay, now let us see this experiment. To take some black powder, copper oxide, and powdered charcoal in a hard glass test tube and heat it. So in this hard glass test tube, we need to take copper oxide and charcoal. Okay, and after that we need to heat it. And this is made an arrangement with a cork where this delivery tube is attached with another where you have got a palladium chloride solution. Now, pass the gas inlet. So when you heat it, from the reaction of this two, a gas is produced. So the reaction is this one. When copper oxide reacts with powdered charcoal on heating, it will produce copper metone and carbon monoxide. So this carbon monoxide gas is produced, which is pass through this delivery tube and dissolve in this palladium chloride solution. We need to see what happens. As the gas evolves through palladium chloride solution, observe the changes taking place. You'll observe that a colorless gas is evolved, which turns the palladium chloride solution pink. So when you pass this carbon monoxide gas and when you pass through this delivery tube, this palladium chloride solution, okay, will turn into pink. And reduced particles of copper metal are formed in the test tube. And at the same time, you'll find the copper metals. Conclusion is that the carbon in charcoal reduces copper oxide to copper metal and carbon monoxide gas is formed. So this we can say that it is a reduction agent.